Hey, welcome, yo. Yes, it's more pain and misery. I mean, it's unedited Derby County. Yes, get in. I've got a mic in a different place. Hello. So if I bang into it, it's because I'm an idiot. It's and new things and all that jazz. So yeah, hopefully everything is fine. What is relatively fine is what we're doing with Derby. We are 7 points off Saviour, so we made up 14 points. We had a great start to the league campaign, and the wheels came off a bit. Now we have picked up a couple of points, a draw here, a draw there, win. So points are still coming. And we're kind of relatively narrow. We look at since our form's toppled off. Lost by one goal, lost by one goal, lost by one goal, lost by one goal, one goal, and then the Stoke game was a bit of a doozy. Let's have a look at her. In fact, we might as well click in. For our last game is probably the most important. So. Yeah, we kind of got outplayed there. Tyrese Campbell, I remember having a good game, yeah. Had us on toast a little bit. But the transfer window is about to open. So I had a little shop around, and it turns out that hardly anyone wants to come to us. So I was mainly looking at a striker. And these, literally, any age, striker... As long as they're transfer listed, because we've got £1,000 to spend, this is what's available. We've got Dwight Gale, who's probably the best, but he's valued at 1.7 million, so we're not getting him in. Harry Cornick, once again, he's too expensive, a lot of pace. You may have noticed that one of them is highlighted. We put James Norwood on the shortlist. Now he's valued at £8,000, so I reckon we can do a structured deal for him and get him in. Natural fitness worries me, but he's got some pace. He's strong. His physicals aren't awful. He's going to have good anticipation, flair, determination off the ball. He can take a penalty. He's decent enough in the air. 6 foot, and he'll be able to finish to an extent. He has played most of his football in the National League, but he scored wherever he's went, and he scored last season in League One. So I reckon he is better than our other forward options. Our other forward options being fourth choice. This guy, he's better than him. He's 6'5" and a youngster, but no. Bobby Duncan, he's got some raw pace. He's scored 1 in the Carabao Cup and none in the Championship. We haven't given him many opportunities, but he's not the one. We've got Plange, who's kind of all round okay, apart from his technicals, but nothing's really outstanding. He's probably kind of similar, but I kind of went through the stats and I thought that Norwood might be slightly better. And he's only scored 7 in 19, including 1 goal in 12 games during this really poor run of form. He scored another one there. He scored 2 in 20. That's not, and that's kind of our first choice striker. And Colin Kazim Richards is back from injury. Physical's kind of gone, but he's kind of a good little player. This is why we think that a striker's needed. The problem is that will take up all of our budgets, wages. I think we've got wiggle room for $2,000, $2.5 grand. So that'll take us over the budget. So we've only really got space for 1 signing. So that's an issue. Now, we can maybe send some people out. So Ravel Morrison is one that we might try and get out of the club just because he's a good player, but he isn't the best influence in the team. I kind of... Let's go to our wages. We've got to do this quick because I haven't got long on this stream, as you are probably aware of. So, honestly, if someone came in for Tom Lawrence, I'd consider it. Christian's fine. Calrus, we're going to offer him out, actually. We can't. Let me just double check. I don't think we can get any money in for him. Yeah. So we won't see any funds, but we could. Yeah. So it doesn't really matter if we get anything. Let's offer him out for 10k, just cause. Now, if we get him off the wage bill, that is, what is that, 16 grand. So that allows us to bring in 2 players, because the other position we need is a left back, because we've got Buchanan, who's decent enough. You know, he's fine. He's not great, but he's fine. We've got a right back who likes to get the ball onto his right foot. So we've got him as our second choice left back, and he's just not that good anyway. So I don't really want to be playing him out of position. Wow, his determination's gone. Interesting. We've got Byrne, who's decent, really, really good actually. And we've got Max Bardell, who I don't trust, but, you know, is an option. So if we manage to bring in a left back as well, that would give us a bit more competition on this side and give us better competition on this side. I don't mind about centre-backs. I think Cashin, although I don't love him, because he's 5'11", his aggression and bravery means that he has been popping up with some goals for us. He's got strength, you know, he's got positioning, so he's not a bad third choice. And Davis and Stearman have been relatively fit all season. And we've got Christian Bielik to come back in as well. We got bodies in centre midfield, and we got the wingers. Now, I think just to get out of this slump, we need to do something else. So we've got a different formation here. This is a formation I've used in the past, and it'll give us 2 up front. And well, I haven't finished it, but we'll probably put an anchorman in there, and a false 9, an advanced forward, and one of these guys would probably be a regista. Right, wing back attack, wing back support, and a Metzala on attack, I reckon. And then maybe a ball-winning midfielder there. Unsure. One thing we are going to do, though, the main tactic that we've been using, I think all this is fine. I'm kind of okay with this. We could distribute to the fullbacks as well, but I'm going to leave that for the time being. I'm going to take off stay on feet. So when we use this tactic, I want us to be a little bit more aggressive. Okay, so that's what that formation is. But I think we're going to move to this formation. And that means that we're going to lose our wingers. Now, if we look at our wingers, we've got Stratton, who I don't rate. He's got no, you know, he's kind of middling in everything. All his stats are kind of middling. He doesn't excel at anything. The thing he excels the most at is penalty taking. So, you know, a squad player, and if we can sell him, then I'm okay with that. In fact, we might try and sell him. If we get even just 10%, if we can sell him for 400,000, that's 40k we can spend now. We can probably pick up a bargain basement player. So we've got him. We've got Gasty. His physicals are better. You know, he works hard. He's got flair. You know, he might get himself stuck in. He's not great at all, but he runs through the centre with the ball. So, yeah, he's an option. I kind of prefer him to Stretton, actually. We've got Knight, who's a centre mid. Lawrence, who can play the 10. Morrison, who can play the 10. Watson, who can play the 10. And in centre mid. And then we got Camille, who is in awful form. And could play right back. Not that we really want another body there, but Annie can also do a job in the middle. So basically, it's only Stretton that's really going to be missing out. Maybe Camille. So we are going to move to this diamond. Yeah, so we want the anchor there because the wingback's going to be pushing up and there's not a second person. So an anchor sort of just shoring up things, playing it simple. Great. We've got our midfielders. Bird is probably good on this side. He's left-footed. He can move into this space. He's not amazing, but he's got vision. He can pass. His crossing's 9, so you'll be able to get a ball in. Kind of an all-round player. So yeah, I've always liked Bird. And we got Knight. He's decent in there. Well, good work rate and things like that. He can tackle. We could always change him to a ball-winning midfielder on support. Who's going to get stuck in a bit more as well. So we're going to get a bit more bite in our team. Playmaker's fine. This could change. In fact, we just do a quick pick. Gasty. That's who they're suggesting there. Not because Lawrence is tired. So Lawrence would be my first pick in there. And we could even go Trequartista. Just let him find space wherever he wants it. Because he's not much of a team player anyway. Is Lawrence. Teamwork, work rate, so he's going to do whatever he wants. But he can see a pass. He's got the pace to get around a bit. So it's either a playmaker or a Trequartista. But if he sits in a hole, then this guy's moving off in this direction. This guy's dropping down in this direction. You're flying forward. You're getting up here, which, you're here. So he ends up here. You end up here. Hello. And you're like up here. That's us in attack. There's bodies up there. It's cool. You've really got to be right in the center, don't you? Anyway, let's move these things back. Metzala, attack. You're fine, you're fine. We want you to be wing-back support. Wing-back, attack. So that's kind of the idea. We'll do something like that. But we're not going to make the bid for our striker just yet. We are going to wait and see whether we're able to get anyone else. The best time to make some transfers would actually be on transfer deadline day. Let's see, wax his microphone. So yeah, that's something we might look at. Right, Ryan Alsop, our goalkeeper, good goalkeeper. If we're gonna make that's a good goalkeeper. We want to keep him. We made a big mistake allowing contracts to be offered for our centre backs. So we're now spending over our budget, which is an issue. We'll wait for the whole thing to get going. As a Kelroos, there's a couple of okay goalkeepers in the reserves. So, as long as we don't get a long-term injury, we should be fine. And if we do get a long-term injury, then we can always make an emergency loan. We're going to kind of go ahead with this. Ooh, stop. Oh, well, we're going to go with our new formation against Reading. It plays in a very similar way to how we play currently. But the familiarity is quite low. But it's not incredibly low. Let's have a look at... I'm sure you can click on this, innit? Marking. Where's the marking tempo? Right, the press is fine. Yeah, I think we can play this. It's not too different to what we do already. Let's go into our training. And then let's stick that as our primary. Let's stick in 2 sessions here. One's a match review. One is match tactics. The start transfer window. Right, I'm going to try and force out Stretton because we are over our wage budget. And also, I just don't like him. Let's clear the entire team selection. Stretton. Transfer off to clubs. He's open to speaking to other clubs. We'll offer him out. Yeah, I think I prefer my old formation, but I'll happily do this. Okay, so he's upset and doesn't want to leave. Okay, that's fine. He'll do a job as a second 10. Cool. So we got a game today. Later today, we offered a Kel out. We'll move on. No offers for him. Transfer listing him. I don't want to persuade him to go yet because I don't want to destroy his morale. Let's offer him to clubs again. Let's see if we can get $500,000 for him. Terms are not needed. Oh, monthly review. Scoring. So we're high. Well, our quality shooting is above the average. And we are the highest scorers in the league. Is that right? No, that's high score. That's the highest scoring. And that's the highest quality, isn't it? So so we've got really high quality shooting, but we're not scoring that many. And that actually, when I was looking for a striker, if we look at our XG, Plange is down by 5 goals on his XG. 5.5 goals almost. That's awful. That is bad. There's only like 1 or 2 people that might be outperforming XG. Yeah, Ravel, Morrison, and Knight are outperforming. Everyone else seems to be underperforming. So that's kind of an issue. Our movement, lots of dribbles, and yeah, we're reliable-ish in possession. Not awful, but we like to dribble a lot. That's going to change for this next formation. See, we're kind of good on most of the metrics there, and we weren't getting results. So I just think that we need to change things up a little bit. Stretton, we're trying to force him out the club, and he's finally learnt to cut inside from the left wing. That's a good thing for him in the future, though. Because he can't cross, so he's not a great winger. So if you play him on the left, he's going to cut inside on his right foot where he can shoot. I've helped your career, buddy. Right. Buchanan. Yeah, the other thing about this formation is we're getting our good fullback to dive forward burn. He's got loads of pace, plays 1-2s, and we're just given the whole side of the pitch to play into, which will help us a lot, I think. And having a diamond midfield might give us control in the midfield. Right, Christian can play 45 minutes, apparently. He's still... Oh no, he's kind of back. Interesting. What's his heart? His heart's full as well. Right, we're going to put him down to play 45 minutes in the next match in the reserves. We don't rush him back. We do need him back. All right. So we need a right back. Let's just do it here. Right back naturally is Byrne. Ball playing is obviously Stearman. The other one is obviously Davis. Then the left back is Buchanan. Right, the anchor man. It's too early to chuck you in. Max Bird, no. It's got to be Thompson. He does short passing. So we don't need him in anything more expansive. Now, the ball-winning midfielder. I think we said it was going to be Knight. And the Metzala on the left-hand side is our left-footed Max Bird. We're naturally going to put Tom Lawrence in as our playmaker. It's unfortunate he doesn't like to pass people, but whatever. And then we've got a false 9. Now, we're going to go with... where is he? Yeah, plunge. We are going to go with plunge as false 9. There's all-round stats. False 9, I think, needs to be kind of good at a lot of things if we look at our false 9. You know, 8s are kind of his lowest in what he needs for things, but he's got the physicals, he's got the mentals, and he can finish if it comes to it. But yeah, I kind of like this guy. He should be doing better than what he is. Now, if we're getting to drag other people out of position and give us more space for our advance forward, that's great. Our advance forward is Kazim Richards, and that sort of sets up our team. Now we just need some people on the bench. Don't like that. Oops. Right, so centre back, full back, not you. Oh, it has to be you, I suppose. Then we need midfielders. You're tired. Watson, Morrison, Gasty. Alright, let's... Who's our striker? I suppose it's got to be Bobby. And then, as much as he doesn't like me, we need him on the bench. I say Bird can drop in there, so we just need another centre mid. So Gasty? Yeah. I wouldn't mind him as a Metzala, Gasty. Of course, Watson could probably do the same job. Less physical. Got a decent cross on him. Interesting. Right, okay, so we're going to go with this team. Slightly different to what we use. A lot of the same sort of ways of playing. But in attack, we are more standard with this formation because it's narrower. We obviously don't want to go too narrow when it's already starting off narrow. Alright, let's submit this. I am in absolute dire need of a drink. So I'm going to go downstairs and get that drink. But we're going to kick off this game on big highlights. I want to see a better performance from you today. And it is on extended highlights. Cool. Right, so we'll just watch this. I'm going to get myself a drink. I'll be right back up. We're not winning. No. Okay. Okay, plunge. Oh. We kind of got through quite a lot. Okay, stim brings it out. Goes to burn. Nervous. I'm nervous. What will help us in the transfer market is if we're not in the bottom... Ooh, plunge with a good effort there. If we're not in the bottom 2 or 3, if we're out of the relegation zone, we might become more attractive to players. Oh, and a good header just glancing off the crossbar, it looks like. Can't get the ball on target. But it looks like we had some decent opportunities. Nice ball into Bird. Left-footed cross into Kazim Richards. And that should have been a goal as well. Okay, the guys died. I didn't realise how tired they would be. I'm gonna I like a cautious bit of praise. So telling them that passing's been good. Yeah. They seem to like that. We are gonna have to sub out anyone who's super tired. We'll make our triple change. We've got another game in a couple of days' time as well. Stearman. In fact, maybe we'll just keep on the tired people and just drop them from the next match. So the fullback's playing well. The anchorman's playing well. And there's some of the roles that have changed. Buchanan messes up a little bit there. But the goalkeeper messes up. Is that offside? It looks like it is. But it's nice that you got the goal or the ball in the net. That's the injury we didn't need. If that's a broken leg. Oh, right, okay, Bardell can go in there, I think. People like Agasti can't play there, can they? No. Okay. Well, that's our less attacking side, so that's kind of something. Right. Okay, we're definitely going to need Byrne for the next match, so let's get Cashin in for him. We might try and shut this down a little bit. Just make this more of a wing-back support situation. And we've got one last sub left. Right, we're going to need Tom Lawrence, so let's get some minutes in Agasti. I don't know why. But it'll be alright. You can make the difference. Motivation. Cool. The formation seems to be kind of going in the right direction, so that's something. Just a draw here would be nice. Don't mess up, guys. Don't mess up. Good ball in. Well defended. Seeing the highlights. Nice football. Lovely football. And again, a shot off at the end of it, which is nice. Cross coming in from Bird. And another really good opportunity. And the header is missed. 13 shots. Not really getting them on target. And I was worried about that because no one seems to want to go to the ball. But it was uncontested for our centre-half in the end. Lovely football. Come on, Planche. Oh, God, this is why we need a new striker. One-on-one. And he can't tuck it away. And he hasn't got the pace to get onto that one. Come on, guys. Keep in shape. Why are you so far wide? Ooh. They mean dangerous. I really hope Buchanan's injury isn't bad. Three minutes to go. They've got an attack. It'll be a gut punch if we were to concede there. Okay, another chance for a real attack. 2 minutes to go. This is a proper highlight, but we're on the ball. Cash in to Knight. Knight inside. What are we going to do here? Ball to Plange. This looks offside. And we can't hit it on target. 1 minute. This could still be another real highlight as well. You've got to deal with this, guys. Well done. Okay, Kazim Richards inside. Now Stearman. Up into a channel for absolutely no one. Is that the end of the game? I feel like it might be. I hope it's not. Oh my god, I hope it is. Oh my god. We've gone all ragtag. Right, let's be honest here. We deserve to win that game. Comfortably. But the boys played well, and we played a different formation. We crafted decent opportunities, so we've got to just accept that was decent for us. Just calmly say that we carry on playing like that, we're going to win. But the problem is now that we are tired for our next game, which is only a few days' time. And of course, it was going to be a broken leg. Of course. Of course. We're going to build our team around you, Lee. As soon as we decide that we go... Oh, his pace has dropped off. They were like 16s as well. Liam Thompson, who plays again, will earn even more money. Oh, why do you hate me, game? Why do you hate me? Alright, let's go into our training. Right, Burn, fullback support. It's now wingback support. Bardell. Well, you're injured as well, aren't you? Okay, it will be wingback attack. No. Yeah. Bardell. What positions do you play? You're going to be my backup left back now. What footed? Are you very weak on that foot? I don't know. Oh, God. All we know is that you are now going to be playing on the right as a wingback. Right, wingback attack. Oh, it's Buchanan that's... Oh, Buchanan. Oh, yeah, that's... Okay, so as... Do you know what? Do we want to... I want to be attacking down the right-hand side. So maybe we do need to go into the market for a left back. I'm thinking about just making Bardell our left back, wing back, on support, and then just chucking him in there because he's got some pace. He plays 1-2s, and he should be defensively solid. I know he's given away a lot of chances, but he's an option, isn't he? We're going to change our forwards as well, because we're not going to be playing a deep line forward for a while. Let's change them to advanced forward attack. And we need Plange to be false 9 on support. We'll do the same with Bobby Duncan. That being said, would Kazim Richards be a better false 9? He's not trying to break the back line. He can pass. He's a better false 9, isn't he? Alright. False 9 support. And then Plange should really be trying to break the back line. He's not as good at passing. So yeah, he should be an advanced forward. We did that wrong. That's fine. Bobby should be an advanced forward. And can you pass? Passing 9. Vision's poor. Your mentals aren't too bad. Places shots. Dives into tackles, apparently. Yeah, we'll train you as a false 9. You're more of a withdrawn forward, aren't you? Oh, you can't do that. Alright, we'll stay as an advance. Yeah, that'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just Colin Kazim Richards needs to play every game then, basically. Right, we'll go with the advance forward. Nope. Advanced playmaker on support. And this will help people get more used to the formation. You're not left-footed. Oh, this is upsetting. Had you been decent with your left foot, we could have made you some sort of like left back, maybe. Right, Gasty. Let's get you to be a centre mid. Metzala on attack. You can play centre mid, you can play up top. What would you be like as a false nine? Let's train him as a false nine. Yeah. I mean, we'd just be happy to get him out of the club as well, but... He's got some pace and plays killer balls. So playing killer balls from a false nine point of view would be kind of handy. So maybe he's our other option up front. So we've got 4-5 options for 2 positions. I honestly don't think this guy's good enough, so we might loan him out, and then we might just keep Camille as our other false nine. Transfer, offer to clubs, listed for loan him out, and they've got to pay his wages. It's only 500 quid, but he's already on the loan list, so let's make that offer. And we're going to just chuck him out of our first team. He's not going to make it. Just get him out of my face. Not interested. What else are we going to do? Metzala, Jason Knight, Louis Watson. Right, Knight's a deep, sort of a ball-winning midfielder. You can kind of do that job. Oh, these are both trained to be a deep line playmaker. So let's actually change this deep line playmaker defend. And this would have been on support, so let's change it to defend. Okay, so Sibley, what do you like as a ball winner? Passing, tackling, vision, positioning. Okay, we'll make you a ball winner when you get back fit. Centre mid, ball winner midfield on support. Bird is definitely a Metzala now on attack. Darren Robinson. Let's just make him an anchor man. Just double down on his... what's he training as currently? Secunda Volante. You know what, we'll keep him as that, just because... No, let's not. Just change him as an anchor man. Okay, Watson, I suppose, can train as a Metzala on attack. Knight is a ball-winning midfielder on support. 2 ball winnings, 2 Metzalas, 2 playmakers and an anchor. 2 playmakers there. Wing-back supports for my left-backs, sort of. And a wing-back attack there. Okay. And we need to look for a left-back now. That was one of the weakest positions in the team. We're going to look for a listed left back. We're going to turn off that, turn on this. So Dylan Williams, he's got pace, he's got some mentals. He's kind of average, all down. But he's got a good personality. I'm going to... and Reece Hannum. Good physicals. Don't know about his personality. I like a driven personality. I think the personality is important. So let's see if we can get him in without paying much in terms of wages. They want 20% of his wages? Or is that how much we can offer? That's how much we can offer. Oh, and that's what they could offer as well. Okay, cool. They want to play left back as wing back, which is exactly what we'll play him as. We want him to be a regular starter. Let's suggest it. They want him to be recallable. That's fine. Let's accept it. Okay, cool. That could just work out for us. Anything else? Anyone else? This guy could be good as well. Don't like you. Right, let's scout you as a matter of importance. 2 weeks. We go into our assignments, our priorities. Cool. All right. Please let me sign him. Have these been accepted? Why accept them all? Oh, I don't know. Let's just get him out. No offers for Stratton. Okay, we're going to talk to Stratton. He's going to get upset. Oh, no, he's not. Cool. Bye, Stratton. I don't really want to let this guy go, especially for no money. Reject. He can play on the wings, so we go back to the wings. He's an option, and we just let other people go. So let's just make him unavailable to go out, and he can play in the centre. They're trying to get him for nothing. It's all reject offer. Reject all loan offers. Yes. I don't want to loan him out. He's our third choice centre back. We haven't got anyone else. He has played 18 times this season. He's very much part of the squad. Tight groin for Agasti. Honestly, I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name, but it's what I'm going with. Okay, we've got a cup game coming up. And I tell you what we're not going to do. We're not going to play our backup goalkeeper in it. Right, Ravel Morrison doesn't want to leave the club. I'd sell him. He's on £1 a week. I would sell him. Tottenham make... Okay, you know what? I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. 3.9. We're not going to get that money, but it does take his wages off the wage bill, which is 10 grand. We might see that. We'll never see that. And then we've got money coming in the future. Cool. Good. I get to choose whether I'm going to accept this or not. I'm going to accept it. Because we need that to happen. Right. Reject offers. Reject all loan offers for you. I've just said this. Monthly staff meeting. Okay, that's a good piece of news, actually. Okay. You don't need him to do that. We're not going to give him any extra work in training him when he's coming back from injury. Don't tell me to offer contracts to people. Has he not got a professional contract yet? Okay, he is possibly... We haven't really got the money to offer him this deal, but... Start off at 800. Let's offer him that. Get him to train well. I'm not offering anyone else any deals. They'll just tell me to offer him a new contract. And then they're saying, don't offer him a new contract. Interesting. I mean, or they're often... I don't know. Anyway. Okay, we're just going to move on from all this news. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so Harrison Fulks 5'9", don't like him. A winger, nah. And Ibrahim, better, but nah. Yeah. We'll move on. Right. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Cool, so we get to sell him. We get the money, we don't lose the player who can play in several different positions for us. Yeah. Cool, just free money then. And then free money will probably give us... Look, this guy's on the loan list. Oh. I didn't put him on the loan list, I don't think, but that's fine. We'll live without him. Is he 5'11" or something? No, 6 foot. He gets forward whenever possible. I didn't like that. I don't like that about you. Okay, lots of high injury chances. Train load is fine. I do want to train my guys a bit more. Dylan Williams is coming in. Excellent. Okay, so we've covered our injury. And for 500 quid a week. So he's decent. Is he better than what we had before? Probably not. Is he better than what we've got there? Yes. And I like his personality. So that's a good pickup. And look at Chelsea. See if there's anyone else who can nab off them. I don't really need another right-sided guy. Could do with a goalkeeper, could do with forward. Who is Jaden Wareham? No one of consequence. This guy can shoot. He's really fast. And tall. Let's get a scout report for 2 weeks on him. Holy moly. Physical's kind of good. Not the best finisher. But can pass, has vision. Now that would be a good false 9. He's on 31,000 a week. So I don't see us being able to get him, but let's give him a go. Okay, so he can't come because he's already loaned. Yeah, we'll move on. So we've really not done much today. I needed to do a short stream just because I needed to get this ticking over. And that we have done. Curtis, oh my god. Ah. Why? And they just in time for Christian to come back, so we could play Christian at centre half. Not where I wanted to play him. I was happy with my centre-backs. He got a bloody contract that I wouldn't have offered him as well. He's got a new bloody contract. He's going to be an absolute dog, mess when he gets back. Loan status, centre-backs. General height. Has to be at least 6'1". Alright, they've got to be not incredibly slow. They've got to be strong and have balance. They've got to have positioning, aggression, balance, bravery, yeah. They've got to have tackling, marking, and heading. Knock this down to 12 because we're not getting all those things. And Oliver Casey. Oliver Casey. Honestly, I might just bring this guy in straight away. What's his determination like? Can play multiple positions. Not very agile. So no flair, leadership, or off the ball. That's fine. Positions at least 10, which is passable. He's not got the worst vision in the world. You know, it's not good. He can pass. He can definitely mark to an extent. Definitely head to an extent. Definitely tackle to an extent. He's got some technique as well. So passing decisions are kind of okay. This guy is going to be good enough. We're going to drop down our expectations a little bit. See if anyone else turns up. Okay. And then the other guys. This guy's just not physically good enough. And Corey Painter isn't the one either. Alright, let's see if we can loan in this guy. I would like to loan him, please. They want more money than I can offer. Okay, so rather than bid from now, we will scout him. We need to go to our scout priorities now. We don't really need a second left back. Well, this guy's tall as well, so he could actually play at centre half. Well, that's interesting. We might bring him in just as another option. And basically, once we get more money into the club, we might be able to get more wages. Let's have a look at my transfers and history. Just want to make sure that he's not left the club yet. So, so Sibley's still under contract, under a transfer offer. I honestly don't like him that much as a player. Well, January's not been kind to me. Wait. People are offering contracts to this guy. He's not great, but he's going to be around our team. Oh, unavailable for loan. My fault. My bad. Confirm. Okay. Reject. Reject all offers. Yes. Cashin has performed especially well in training lately. Let's praise that. He's going to be playing the next match, so let's give him a little boost. Lampard's about to get sacked by Everton. Right, we've got a few days until our next game. Yeah, so a week, so we can play out our strongest team. Why are these guys not getting any wages offered for him? Huh? Right, are you on the loan list? No. Unavailable for loan. Confirm. Reject. The way our players have fallen down injured, we can't do anything else. Okay, people are doing new positions. That's fine. Alright, so it's a bit of a short stream. We're only playing the 2 games, but I'm going to come back and play this again today. Alright, so my back 4 was the sort of bedrock of the team, and they've been cruelly torn apart, taken away from me. Ebosele, do we bring Ebosele in, or do we just start playing Bardell there? I think Bardell's a better defender, and we're going to need to defend a little bit, so let's just stick him in. Otherwise, I think we kind of go with the same team. There's a heavy match load for a few players, so we're actually going to drop a couple of guys. Just so we don't get any injuries. I mean, I'm writing off this game is essentially what I'm saying. I don't need the games. It'd be nice to be able to play and win. You can change a specific role, and when you click on it, when this player plays in this position, they play as this role. But I don't think that works properly. All right, and now let's change our front 2 to being guys that aren't likely to play regularly. There. Okay, so Knight needs to come out. Who's coming in? Is it Agasti? Sibley was going to play there, but he's injured. Yeah, let's stick Agasti there. Kind of not his main role, but whatever. Okay, so change, and I just can't do anything with the back line. Let's play Ebosele. So, although we've got a week off, I kind of want to just give a little rest to a couple of guys. Cashin and Stearman. Giving Stearman a game off would be nice, but yeah, we're not going to do that. Fullback, Burn. We could just chuck a couple of the guys on there. We've got another forward, and oh, Williams is in, isn't he? Could play him straight away. He's got light training, so yeah. And then Plange can go on the bench as well. So Thompson doesn't make the bench. I think we'll stick him on a bench. We've got enough attacking-minded people to cover that. Okay, yeah, something like this. So we're playing against Newcastle. We've got a pretty strong back line. It'd be nice to be able to rest Stearman. I'm going to give the second half to Christian. In fact, we can rest Stearman, so we'll start Christian today. How long does it say that you should be able to play for? Maximum 45 minutes. We'll give him this 45 minutes, and then Bardell can come on for him. Cool, I'm okay with that. And then Tom Lawrence can have a game off. All right. And Dillian Williams, number 3. Submit. Holy moly. Who would have thought that the game would be so horrible to me? It's Derby County after all. No pressure, guys. Literally put out a team that I don't expect to win. Huh. But Christian Bellick is getting his first start. That's nice. I'm starting them away against Newcastle United. Well, they haven't had the transfer window, so not much improved. Who's Oscar? Who's Oscar? It better not be the Brazilian Oscar that's been in China for the last few years. If he's... Oh, I was about to click on him then. Okay, go on, Williams. Show me what you're all about. Or don't. Oh, no. I'm not feeling this. Allsop's going to have a good game today, it would seem. A lot of highlights. Not a great deal of them are for us. Off the crossbar. Once again, the crossbar is hit. Good one, Match Engine. Oh, great tackle. It's going to be a tough game for us. I think we could just watch this in key highlights. It's going to be a tough day. Let me know that Kamil Jozwiak is getting played out of position. I need to check this Oscar. Brazilian 30. Yep, he is the... He signed him for 43 million. That's interesting. Okay, we got to half-time, no injuries. Let's not risk... Oops, wrong thing. Let's not risk any injuries to Christian. How many subs? We can make 5 subs. So Dylan could bring. We'll leave Dylan for another 15 minutes. Christian just had a little cry because he didn't think that we need to show him what we're all about. Post hit once again. Ooh, we had a chance from a corner. Oh, very exciting. We're back in this. I think they're just letting us get extra time if there is straight away extra time or another fixture, just to absolutely kill our team. I'm trying to. What's his natural fitness like? I'm trying to sort of rest players. Natural fitness 15, stamina 12. Be nice to be able to drop him. Alright, let's bring Stearman in for Williams. And then we need someone who can play left back, which is obviously Bardell. Gasty can play the whole game, so can Robinson, so can him, so can he. Yeah, I don't think we need to make any other changes. The rest of the guys are all kind of like not first teamers. Yes, so just confirm that. We changed all the players we needed to change. Ooh. Didn't move quickly enough to hit play for set pieces. How are the guys feeling? Average. Alright, I think I may do a shout of demand more. Especially if they concede here. Okay, if we defend this, life will be good. Okay, let's go attacking. Let's push for this. Can we defend it? No. Okay, I'm okay with us going out. Let's go very attacking. I don't know why. I never do it. Never do it. Directly in. No, I hit the woodwork once again. Another one of those games where the woodwork is hit at least 3 times. As you do. Yeah. Not the end of the world, this. Waiting for them to make a mistake. That'd be funny. Give me the extra games. Oh, wow, you're just totally switched off. 3-1 away at Newcastle. Moneybags Newcastle, I can live with that. Let's not do 4, though. I don't want to see 4-0. Well. It's okay, we were throwing this game anyway. Just say I'm not happy. I will individually speak to Allsop because he did have a good game. There we go. All right. Youthful derby. I'm glad that it's mentioned that we were youthful. Scouting update. Luke McNally. Are you the centre-back I was looking into? You're on my shortlist. You're not even on my shortlist, but you are a centre-back. Are you loan listed? No. And he's playing lots of minutes, so we can't sign this guy. Let's just move on. We've got options identified. Yeah, sure, give us money for him. Okay, cool. So we've shifted out 500 quid there. We've shifted out his wages. So now we go back to our finances. And now we are under our wage restriction. And then if we go to transfers, not transfers, scouting shortlist. Right, we could loan in Liam Delap. I don't think he's interested in us at the moment. Let me just double check. Anyone interested in loan? He is not. What about doubtful? No, he's not even doubtful interested in me. Wait, who's the other one? Oh, Malik. Malik's not interested either. So before we make any attempts to get a striker, which is these two, we've got to get out the relegation zone. These guys, though, are interested. Reese and Oliver. Now, we could sign them both. How many loans are we allowed in the league? League rules, competition, Sky Bet, rules. No more than 5 loan players. Match squad. Transfer. Okay, we can just bring him in. Yeah, let's just bring them both in. I mean, his determination is an issue. His isn't. What I don't want to happen is their loan statuses change. Basically, what have we got on loan at the moment? 1, 2, 3. So we can only really have 2 more guys in the first team squad. Now, Plange, if we get another striker, will easily drop out. We've got a left back who can easily drop out, or the other left back. And we've got a centre midfield. We've got other centre midfield options. So, yeah, we can have more than the allotted amount there. Let me just check something. Sorry, just gonna message a friend. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Well, let's clear this up. I don't want him on my wage bill. Offer to clubs, transfer list. Let's just get 5 grand from him. You can have him now. In fact, I'm so certain that I don't want him in my team. We're just going to go to all squads. We're going to have a look at ability. And Alfie Roberts, he's 6'3". He's not eccentric. He's a bit slow. He's probably the other one. Harrison Fulks is too short, and the other 2 aren't good enough. So yeah, Roberts is the yeah, let's just bring him into the first team. And the idea is that we try and shift out the other guy for some money. Go into What am I doing? That's not the one, that's the one. Auto select. Ah. Need 15 players, please. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. We just need the scouting on the centre back, left back. Let's force them out. 10 grand. Let's just offer them out for 0 as well. It's all about the money, buddy. It's all about the money. Bobby Duncan, go home. Okay. I am pretty sure these guys are going to be good enough. We learned anything yet? The Casey, he's the one that's got decent determination. He's a good height. Yeah, let's just bring him in. Make an offer. On loan. 1,600. We've got that spare, haven't we? Let's have a look at our finances quickly. 1,600 would still leave us 5 grand. So yeah, regular starter. But it is impact sub. Suggest it. Can be recalled. But nothing else is going in there. Accept that. And then we got Reese. This is a little bit more of a risk. But he's professional. That was the thing I was worried about. So we can be on the bench. He's a better option because he's more naturally left-sided. He's got pace. He's not great. But I think he offers a bit more than what we've got on that side. And he's got height as well, so if he's on the bench, in a pinch, you can go in centre-back. So yes, I think we're going to bring in Reese Hammond as well. On loan. They only want a pittance of his wages. He is going to be a fringe player. And non-selected. See what they say. Can be recalled. Fringe player left. Accept it. Okay, so we could go out and so it's pointless as going for James Norwood unless we definitely can't get either of these two guys. And I think there's just a small chance that we can get one of these guys if we get out the relegation zone. I don't see it happening, but I do want another forward because you've just seen how bad the injuries are. As soon as we get another injury, we need another body there, and that we've not really had injuries other than the one you start off with. Well, that's our centre back gone. 6 foot. This guy's half decent. I don't know. Yeah, it's his gets forward whenever possible. Kind of worried me. Maybe I should have been trying to use my own player, but whatever. See, this is what I mean. I've got an injury for 5 weeks there, and I've just loaned out my other striker. So now we're down to 2 strikers and a winger that we're trying to pretend is a false 9. Okay, right. This is definitely going to be my last game coming up because I'm not letting him go for nothing. Reject all loan offers. Especially for no money. All right, now we let one lone guy go. We've got injuries to Bobby Duncan, Luke Plange, and Colin Kazim-Richards. I mean, why game? Why? Hi, Stretton. I love you. Come back to the team. Why? Why is it doing it to me? Why? I mean, I'm a good person mostly. Sometimes. Not always, though. I'm really kind of horrible to people who want to get out of the club. So maybe that's why they're doing it to me. My goodness. Oh, we've signed a fullback. Another guy that could have played a false nine or something. What? I'm not even training them that hard, and I just gave people games off. I mean, Ravel Morrison just played the 45 minutes, but he could have maybe played a false nine. Probably wasn't going to play in there, but still. Right, well and nice. You've done really well. It's just decimated my forward options. Thanks, game. It's the kind of thing that happens to a team in 24th in the league when they're about to play 3rd in the league. Alright. We're going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay. Apparently Colin Kazim-Richards can play this game. Bardell can play 75 minutes. Okay. Let's just go to team selection. Alright, right back. Whoops. Let's get the first team squad involved. It's only fair. Okay, Byrne. Ball player. Stearman. Other centre back. It's gonna have to be Christian. I don't think he's ready for a full match. But then the other option is Cashin, but he's not as good. And putting some minutes into Christian is probably a good idea. Yeah, runs around a bit less at centre half as well. Okay, so we haven't registered Reece yet. Let's do that. He's not going to be playing today, but we didn't get him welcome to the club either. Right. So who are our guys? It's Reece. And who's the other left back? Dylan. Reece and Dylan. Welcome to the club, please. Also, get him to train as a wing-back support. And then it's Reece, isn't it? We'll get him to be welcome to the club. Thank you. And then train him as a wing-back on support. All right. So Dylan can come back in. He had a bad game last match. It's fine. Okay, deep line playmaker. Not Bird. I've made a mistake. Sorry, Bird. Thompson. Knight. Now, Tom Lawrence could play as the false nine. So we're not playing him. Sibley's not ready, so we could play Watson as the playmaker. He comes deep to get the ball, and then the other one is you. You run through the centre, you shoot from distance. I think Agasti can stay on the bench. So we are going to go Watson there. We are going to play... Basically, we've got Camille, Stratton. Where is he? And Tom Lawrence. Right, Tom. Positions. forward. Advance forward and false 9 is a little bit less. So maybe we just play you as an advance forward. You've got the pace for it, you've got the finishing for it. Okay, and then that will mean that we continue with Camille as a false 9. So not exactly the front two that I was expecting to play today, but, you know, we've got quite the injury list. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 guys out injured. Okay, so we've got new signing on the bench. Other signing. 3 defenders. There we go. The 5 probably out injured. 4 that are nursing injuries. We're not going to risk anyone. Risking people is for fools. Ebasele can play higher up the pitch. Not that we're going to get him to do that. So we've got options at the back. We've got 1 option, 2 options for centre mid, and we've got a guy who can play up top. So yeah, this is fine. We've got enough players to cover this. It's not ideal that we're playing people out of position. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, back up. Left back. 33. Go to match. Right, we're going to play. This is definitely the last match. 100% because I'm getting picked up soon to go out for a meal with a friend. Tell the world you've got what it takes. Attackers, you can make the difference. Cool. Alright, we motivated the guys. We've got a decent team out. Lawrence, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, guys. Literally 2 minutes. Who programmed this? And why are you such a bad person? Oh. Hi, Jack. I know that I just tried to sell you. But and your condition's not even that high, and your morale's been whacked by the fact that I tried to force you out. The thing is, I knew we were short on forwards, but I was going to deal with that at the end of the transfer window, but we needed to free up wages as soon as we could to make sure we could make the deals. So I was doing things in the right order. I knew I was leaving myself weak up front. Okay. Right, Lawrence is a false 9, and apparently Jack Stretton is being just a better advance forward. Let's confirm that. Holy moly. I do prefer the idea of Lawrence getting involved and play a little bit more. I think that's hilarious. I just think it's hilarious what the game's done. Honestly, I've broken, like, I think 2 girls' hearts. 2 girls I've broken the hearts of. And this game is trying to, like, get me back for that. We are in the lead against 3rd in the league. So, it's not yet doing enough to make up for the heartbreak I've caused to others in the past. It's not me showing off. I feel awful about those 2 heartbreaks. If anyone else is heartbroken, I don't believe them. Oh, that's good. Never got tight enough on this side. You know, they're going to have space here, but 3-on-1, essentially. When it comes to close it down, there's just 2 out there, and a great delivery. Okay, well, you know. For a second then, it was every shot was a goal. And then I went ahead and had another 2 shots that we saw off camera. Okay. Possession's fine. Pass completion's good. Come on, Stretton. Oh, Stretton. I never wanted to sell you. I was challenging you to get the best out of you. That's what it was. This was always intended. Honest. I meant for this injury crisis to hit. and have to drag you out the reserves and bring you back to the first team again. That was a lovely finish, though. Well done, Stretton. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, well, 2-1. Deserved lead taken. They don't... Pleased, convinced, composed. They don't need encouragement. I just like being cautious. You're doing well. Just keep it up. Yeah. Alright, the guys on the pitch have reacted. Alright. This could be it. This could be the win that gets us back on track. Let's take off Christian. He's coming back for an injury. We can't risk him. Cashin comes in. Byrne is knackered, so we could bring on Ebasele, but he's also having a good game. Dylan is not having the greatest game and is on a yellow. Let's bring in Reese. He's professional. He's quick. He can tackle. He can head a little bit. You know, let's just give him minutes. We got one more. No more subs, so yeah, let's hope that Jason Knight doesn't get sent off. Let's confirm those. Love having to change my defense in a game where everything's tight. But honestly, for not actually really complaining, I'm laughing. I'm not actually deeply upset. Ooh-wee. Somehow he's not getting that on target. I deserve a win for being a nice, relaxed, calm boy. Like the way they took their time there. I've not told them to time waste, but they're using their own little minds. That was a perfect opportunity to slide it into Stretton to get a brace for the day. I mean, you got to back yourself to score as well, but you didn't, so it turns out it was the wrong decision. Change that angle would have been beautiful. Good effort from Lawrence, who isn't a fan of passing. The boys are knackered. I think that was a fantastic result, especially with all the injuries. Yeah, just nice one. Well done. We're right at the bottom of the league. We've got 3 points against third. You can't underestimate that. Takes us off the bottom slots. Touching distance with the rest of the league. Let's have a... Wait, I'm logging out now. How long is this? This is going to be funny if it's a big injury. A month. Okay, well, yeah, whatever. Thompson's training well. Let's comment and say well done. Trying to boost up all of our morale wherever we can. So what are we looking at? Championship. We have 6 points to overtake them. And if we look at how many games we've got this month before this transfer window closes, that's a whole different month. Okay, so we've literally got 2 games. So if we win these 2 games and we get lucky, we can get out of the transfer, the relegation zone, and maybe that opens up opportunities for us to sign a striker. The downside is that if we wait too long... How long is this injury for? Okay, it's only a little injury. But if we wait too long, James Norwood might get taken off the transfer list. He might patch up whatever issues he has with the club. And these are outside shots. I'm kind of tempted with the injuries we've got just to bring him in straight away. 12 days is not that good. 3 weeks. I've just got to be careful with him. And as much as Stretton did okay, I still want to let him go. It's only $1,000, or less than that, but I still let him go. Ravel Morrison a week. You're 4 weeks. Do you know what? I'm gonna go for him. Honestly, it's not an exciting signing, but I just think he's gonna be kind of good enough for us. So let's make an offer for him. What's our transfer budget? $1,000. We've got next year's budget. We're almost in the green again. So well, let's offer them 1,000. Or was it 1,100 we've got? I mean, I'll offer as much as we physically can. No. Let's offer them 1,000 now. Additional fees. After league appearances, after 20 games, so 30 games, we'll offer them the other $6,500. We literally don't have the money to do anything else. So that'll come next season. That's out of this budget. Finalise that offer. Alright, we're going to skip forward. He wants to be a fringe player, which kind of works for me. Let's make him an impact sub. It's a little bit higher, so he might be a little bit happier. Let's knock it down a little bit. 2-year contract. 1-year extension. Right, let's exclude that 1-year extension. I think a 1-year contract, sorry, a 2-year contract is fine. Let's knock down the and then pop that up. Oh, I've got a friend here. Let's suggest that, accept that, and then let's go. Alright guys, thank you very much for being here. I'm going. Adios. Goodbye. Bye-bye.